Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Swastika, and in this video I'm going to be discussing with you all the tips and the hacks and the tips that you can actually use to increase your productivity while you are self-studying. I'm also going to be discussing some problems that some students face and actually a lot of them face and how you can get over it. A lot of students feel sleepy before they're about to study. I'm going to discuss how you can avoid sleep while you want to motivate yourself to study. A lot of students actually face issues for focusing, so they can't focus on what it is that their plan of the day is. I'm going to discuss that. I'm also going to be discussing how you can improve and increase your speed of studying and therefore increase your productivity and have a boost in the outcome that you are planning for the day. So welcome back, guys. Before we actually begin with this, I would ask you to please press the subscribe button in case you are old, in case you are new people on my channel, and in case you are old and returning subscribers, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you can also go on my PoshMark, and if there's any of my outfits that you like, I've posted a lot of them there. You can purchase it. It's just a suggestion. So guys, please subscribe, please like, and please comment what is it that you want to that you take away from these videos, and you can also comment on things that you want to hear in my next and upcoming videos. So without any further ado, let's get to the topic of hand and let's quickly discuss things that can boost your productivity, that can help you study, that can increase your speed, and that can just take you closer to your goals and to the ends that you want to achieve. So the first thing I want to start off with is that a lot of students face problems for focusing. So it's like you'll sit in front of your book and you'll just keep staring at one page for 2 hours. And after 2 hours, you'll realize that your productivity within those 2 hours was a minimal 5%. So I'm going to quickly discuss with you how we can avoid this problem. So guys, before you start studying, it's very important to sit down and to just focus and just shut your eyes and to just focus for 60 seconds on what is it that you're going to do for the next 2 hours. You don't have to think about what you're going to do in the next 2 years. You don't have to think about what you are going to do in the next week. You don't even have to think about what you are going to do the next and the coming day. You just have to think about what is it that you want, what is the outcome and the productivity you want from the next 2 hours. So please shut down your eyes, blanken your mind, and just focus for 60 seconds to think about what is it that you want to do and what is the productive outcome that you want after 2 hours of sitting in front of that book and studying. Of course, I'm not saying that you should not have a very clear goal in mind. If you want to give your CA papers, you should know that you want to become a CA. If you want to become a civil servant and crack UPSC, you should have that end goal in mind. If you want to become a doctor and give your papers, then you should have that end goal in mind. So I'm not saying that you have to change your end goal settings. I'm just saying that you should know what is it that you're doing for the next 2 hours, and the best way to do that is to just blanken your mind, put on a timer, put your phone away, and just focus on what is it that you want to do for the next 2 hours. After doing that, I'm going to come to my second point. The second problem that a lot of students face is that of speed. So they think that they're not in a position to have the outcome because their speed of learning, because their speed of reciprocating, because their speed of replicating is actually slow. So if your speed is x by 2, I'm just going to give you this one small tip which is going to make your speed move 4 times, and you'll reach 2x, from x by 2 to 2x within a month or two of just practicing it. The hack that I want to give is that, after focusing for 60 seconds on what you want to do and shutting your phone and keeping everything aside and just knowing what is it that you're going to do for the next 2 hours, you can take a simple blank notebook. You can label this notebook a speed notebook, and you can, for 60 seconds every day before you start studying, and at the end of the day when you're done studying, you can jot down numbers from 1 to 9. So the scale of numbers will go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If on day 1 you are in a position to write down this entire number cycle from 1 to 9 15 times, then on day 30 you will see that this speed will actually increase and you'd be in a position to write the same thing down 25 times. So this basically pumps your brain, it pumps your mental activity, and it helps you increase your speed of writing, of replicating, and this helps you finish your tasks in time. So this is not something that you can do over a day. This is something that you'll have to practice over multiple months, but eventually you will notice that a sort of practice starts developing. You automatically start writing faster. So this will increase your speed. If your speed increases, directly your productivity also increases, and it helps you study more in less amounts of time. So this is the second hack that I wanted to say. The third thing that I want to say, and this is actually pretty important, is that a lot of students, they feel sleepy. And they don't feel sleepy because, the subjects that they're doing over months are boring. They feel sleepy because their body isn't healthy and they don't even know it. Like it's probably like a minor vitamin deficiency that they don't know about. So guys, before you embark on long and tedious journeys of giving very competitive papers, I would highly recommend that you go and you get a blood test done and a glucose test done, a urine test done, in which you get to know all bodily parameters. Like you get to know what is the amount of vitamin in your body, you get to know your B12 levels, you get to know your vitamin D3 levels. So a lot of the times what happens is that because there is slight imbalance of vitamins and minerals in your body, it shows in your work. So if you can correct that minor imbalance by consuming minerals and vitamins that your body needs and is deficient of currently, you'll see that it actually boosts up your productivity as well, because you wouldn't feel that sleepy anymore. You will actually feel more active, you will feel more in the spur of the moment, and you'll even feel more motivated to do whatever it is that you have set your mind to doing. So guys, this health test, it sounds like something that's pretty off charts, and nobody actually recommends this in a study hack. But I am definitely saying that a lot of people, a lot of students have glucose deficiencies, and because of that they constantly feel irritable, they feel very dizzy, and these are just physical deficiencies that can be corrected with a simple multivitamin tablet or a simple vitamin D3 tablet. And these are very simple solutions that can actually aid you, your body, your productivity, and your study schedule in the upcoming times. So I think you should definitely go in for this test. You should do it. The fourth point I want to say, and this is also very important, is to work out for 20 minutes every single morning. You don't have to go to the gym unless you want to, and unless you can, if you are giving papers that are very tough, and then you think that going to a gym can actually take away from the time that you could have spent studying, then I would say don't do it. But work out for 20 minutes every single morning to actually give your body a pump up. Okay, so if you work out for 20 minutes, you will automatically feel that your body is feeling pumped up, that your body is feeling more in the moment, and you're automatically feeling fresh. So this workout can be very simple. In fact, there are a lot of free applications on App Store, like female fitness, like men fitness. You can just download these and you can just pick a workout. You can pick a full body 20-minute workout, and you can just do it every day, and you will automatically see the results getting reflected in your work. You'll automatically see the results getting reflected in a more productive outcome. So this is actually the fourth point that I wanted to say, that please work out for 20 minutes every single day. The fifth point that I'm going to quickly discuss is that you guys can actually have memory aids, and mnemonic devices. So guys, memory aids would basically mean things like post-its, flashcards, things that basically help you remembering things in an easy manner. For example, you're somebody who's studying for net and you want to remember a very long list of books and authors. You can just, make flashcards. In one flashcard you can put two authors, and every day before you go off to sleep, you can quickly go over those things. So you will see that every night when you go over that same list of books and authors, by day 30 you will remember that entire list verbally and without fault, because repetition leads to having a permanent memory and permanently remembering things. So this is something that has really helped me. Flashcards and also post-its. You can have post-its, stuck over your book, stuck over your notice board, that remind you to do things that you think you might forget. And even your post-it stamps can carry small pieces of information, like the longest river in the world, or just GK stuff that you are liable to forgetting. Or depending on your paper, it can be a mathematics formula for somebody who's preparing for IIT. It can be the tributaries of the Indus River for somebody who's studying for UPSC. It can be the articles of the Constitution for somebody who's studying for NET. It depends on what you're studying. But having these things just stuck across your notice board, it just sort of reminds you that you have things that you want to keep remembering and doing. The second thing that can actually aid your memory is going to be a mnemonic device. So this basically means that if you want to remember the sustainable development goals, then you can just, write down all the goals, and you can pick out keywords from each of them, and you can put all of those things together and remember them in a nice manner. So I remember when we were in school, there was an entire list of planets that we had to remember, from Mercury, Venus to Uranus and Neptune. So there was like an acronym and a mnemonic device that we actually use to actually remember all that. So that's also a very good way of boosting your memory, to basically help you remember stuff. So and of course this can be anything that you want. Whatever you think that you will remember, you can make that formula according to your need. Okay, so this was the fifth point. The sixth point that I want to say, and I think this is something that has been very helpful in my case, is to teach. So when I was giving UGC NET, I used to teach a lot of people on YouTube everything that I was learning. And because I was teaching other people about things that I was learning, it helped me also clear my points. Because I was clearing points that people around me had. I was going to important topics. I was doing a lot of MCQs. I was doing mock tests, and doing all of these things automatically made me remember these things better, understand these things more deeply. Always remember, when you're teaching, people ask you questions, they ask you doubts. And a lot of the times these doubts and these questions are repetitive. So because of that, if you're teaching somebody something, your concepts automatically become more clear. They become more easily understandable. So you can teach, or you can have your YouTube thing, or if you are studying in your home, then you can probably teach students in your locality. Like I used to teach a lot of students who did not come from very financially well-off backgrounds, because it helped me also study. Of course, you're doing a social good, you're doing a good social service, but you're also helping yourself. So this is something that you can do. You can do this free of cost. Hell, you can even make money when you do it. Like I, on a personal note, did everything free of cost, but you can also charge for tuitions. You can you can just live stream on YouTube, or you can just teach, because teaching really helps you learn yourself. I think students teach you a lot more than and you learn from them, because they ask you questions, and then your concepts and your weak points automatically become stronger. And this is something that is very true in competitive papers. So these were the six hacks that I wanted to say. These were the six tips and tricks, and of course each of them I was addressing problems that students faced themselves, from lethargy to sleep to demotivation to being unable to focus to being unable to remember things, and so on and so forth. But these are just some of the few things that I could come up with. In case you guys have any questions, any doubts, any comments, you can just type that down in the comment section down below. You can also tell me what you want me to talk about in the next video. I'm actually thinking of preparing a series of lectures on political philosophy because that's my favorite topic. It's also the topic that I'm strongest in. But you can just jot down your comments below. You can tell me what is it that you want to hear more from me. I'm trying to be more active on this platform because it gives me the ability to connect more with people, to connect more with like-minded students, and of course to develop a community of people who want to do the same things. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. You guys can go visit my Poshmark. You can purchase some of the outfits I'm wearing. It's a good way to get rid of your clothes and to believe in the movement of slow and sustainable fashion and be more environment friendly. So thank you so much. I hope this video was useful for you.